like you. I can move my head and arms real well. A lot like you, I'm a lot like you. I can sing and talk with me. And I choose my words by what you say to me. I'm a lot like you, a lot like you. Hi, it's me, your friend Jill. But I guess you already know that. We're gonna have a great time today. I just know it. Especially since there's so many fun things we can do together. Like we could try on each other's clothes. Or we could play games. Or we could think up some funny names for all your stuffed animals. Or we could make a delicious snack with my own secret recipe. Or we could plan a super fabulous birthday party. Even if it's not my birthday, it's always fun to dream. Or we could just talk about school and boys and animals. Because you know me, I love animals. And get to know each other better. I'm sure you have a bunch of good ideas too. So let's see, what should we do first? Because after all, we can't do everything at once. Why don't you choose? Do you want to play games, make a snack, or have a talk?
Talk.
Have a talk? That's a great idea. That way we'll get to know each other better. I'll tell you my secrets, and you tell me yours. And we'll be best friends forever. The first thing I'm dying to know is, do you like horses? Yes or no?
Yes.
Me too. I go horseback riding every week. The great thing about horses is that they're so smart. Like my horse, Moonsilver. Well, he's not really my horse, but he's the one I always get at the stable. And the riding teacher says that Moonsilver acts like he's really my horse. So I pretend he is. Anyway, one time I was riding through the woods, and we came to a path that goes down a steep hill to a stream. I wanted to go there, but Moonsilver just stopped and refused to move. No matter what I did, Moonsilver wouldn't go down the path. Later we found out that the stream was flooded, and the path was completely blocked with fallen trees. And the stable boy said that Moonsilver couldn't have seen the flood, because he hadn't been out in the woods all week. Horses are so smart. So tell me, what's your favorite color for a horse? Black, brown, or palomino?
Palomino.
Palominos are so beautiful. Most people don't know that palominos are always light tan with a cream-colored mane and tail. I think they're one of the most beautiful horses ever. But I still love Moonsilver the best. He's all black except for a silver crescent moon shape on his forehead. Hey, enough about me. Tell me more about you. Do you have any pets? Yes or no?
Yes.
I just love animals. If I had my way, I'd turn our whole house into a zoo. Now I'm going to tell you my biggest secret, but you have to promise not to tell anyone, okay? Someday, I want to be a movie star. I never talk about it with my other friends because some people don't understand, like my cousins. Whenever I sing or dress up in special costumes, they think I'm trying to show off, but I'm not. I just want to practice and get good at these things, so I'll be ready when the time comes. I knew you'd understand, and it feels so good to have a friend to talk to. How about you? Have you ever wanted to be a singer, or a dancer, or an actress? Yes or no?
Yes.
I think you'd make a wonderful actress. I was thinking that we could pretend that we're winning some kind of an award, like the Academy Award. You know, that's what they give actors and actresses when they perform really well in the movies. Or the Grammy Award wouldn't be too bad either. That's the award they give to the best singers. I can just imagine how exciting it would be to hear my name called. And the winner is Jill! I'd go up on stage and say something like, thank you. This is the most exciting minute of my entire life. And I just want to say that there's one person who helped me through everything. And she's sitting right there in the audience, my best friend. And then the cameras would focus on you. Of course, 5 minutes later, you'd win the very next award. And you'd go up on stage and thank me. I know you would, because best friends always stick together. Hey, that reminds me. I was reading a magazine the other day, and there was this quiz that said, "You have star quality?" I guess it meant that some people were just born to be movie stars, and some people have to work harder at it. So since I really want to be a star someday, I took the quiz. But I won't tell you my score until you take the quiz too. Pretty sneaky, huh? I remember most of the quiz, so I'll just ask you the questions, and you can tell me your answers. Or if you're not in the mood for the quiz, maybe you'd like to hear my favorite new song. And I know, we could do a fashion show while I'm singing it. 'Cause you know me, I love to change my clothes about a zillion times a day. Either one sounds great to me, so you decide. Should we do the quiz or the fashion show?
Quiz.
The quiz? Great. Okay, here we go. I'll ask you the questions. It's a multiple choice quiz. You know, the kind that has 3 possible answers for each question. Like for instance, if the question said, "What's your favorite kind of ice cream?" the 3 answers might be vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry. And you'd have to choose from those 3, even if you really like peaches and cream better, because that's the way magazine quizzes are. So listen to the 3 answers for each question, and then tell me which one you would choose. Got it? Great. The first question said, who would you rather tell your secrets to? Your diary, your teddy bear, or your best friend?
Best friend.
You know me, I tell my secrets to you. Boy, I just love to take quizzes like this. Okay, here comes the next question. If you really wanted to impress someone, would you make a totally great drawing, imitate someone famous, or do a dance in front of your family and friends? So tell me, because I'm listening. What would you do? Make a drawing, imitate someone, or dance?
Imitate someone.
Great! I bet you do that really well. I'm trying to remember the other questions on the quiz. Oh, here's one. If you could be an animal, what would you rather be? A kitten, a sheepdog, or a palomino horse?
A kitten.
That's the one I thought you'd choose. Okay, here's the last question I can remember. If you were a character in a fairy tale, who would you want to be? Sleeping Beauty, Gretel, like in Hansel and Gretel, or Goldilocks?
Sleeping Beauty.
Perfect, because you are a beauty. Well, that's the end of the quiz. The neat thing about it was that the answers were lettered, A, B, or C. And at the end, you counted up all your answers to see how much star quality you had. But it turned out that there were no bad scores. Like one part said, if you picked mostly A answers, you might think you're too shy to be an actress. But you'd make a perfect ballerina. Then it said, if you picked mostly B answers, you have a very special kind of star quality, the ability to create things that other people admire. If you picked mostly C answers, it said, you have enough star quality to be an actress, a singer, a dancer, or even a talking chicken. No, I made up that part about the chicken. Anyway, you'll never guess what my score was. I had 4 A's, 4 B's, and 4 C's, even though there were only 10 questions, and that doesn't add up. On the question about the animals, I wanted to be a kitten, a sheepdog, and a palomino horse, so I picked all 3 answers for that one. What should we do now? I know. I haven't written to my pen pal in a long time, and I wanted to tell her all about my new best friend, you. Maybe we could do that. Or would you rather have your fortune told? After all, Madame Gilarina hasn't been heard from in a very, very long time. Perhaps you would like to look into the future. I can't decide which would be more fun, so you choose. Should we go with Madame Gilarina or my pen pal?
Madame Gilarina.
Uh-oh, I have the strangest feeling that I'm going to be leaving you for a while. Yes, it's true. I'm going away because I can feel another presence in the room. It is a wise presence. Ah, yes, I see it now. It is Madame Gilarina, the famous mind reader, fortune teller, and seer of all mysterious things. Hello, my new friend. I am Madame Gilarina, and I have come to tell your future. But first, you must stop looking at me like I'm a banana cream pie with legs. And you must listen carefully, because Madame Gilarina never repeats herself if she can help it. That way, people can never be absolutely sure what I have said. Now, are you ready to have your fortune told? Yes or yes? Madame Gilarina does not give many choices. I am waiting for your answer.
No.
A troublemaker. All right, Madame Gilarina will begin. I predict that by the end of next year, you will have grown taller than you are. I predict that you will eat cereal again sometime before the end of this week. I predict that you will lose 4 more teeth by the time you are 13 years old. And I predict that you and your new friend, Jill, will never ever fight or argue. Madame Gilarina is never wrong, and I will tell you why. She knows all, sees all. Do you have any questions? Yes or no?
No.
Go ahead and ask. Madame Gilarina is listening. Madame Gilarina has determined in her wisdom that your question must not be answered at this time. However, never wanting to disappoint an audience, Madame Gilarina will answer her own questions instead. Listen carefully. What do you get when you cross a pig with a karate champ? Pork chops. What has lots of teeth but never eats? A comb. What does a gingerbread boy have on his bed? A cookie sheet. Why does the Statue of Liberty stand in New York Harbor? Because there's no place to sit down. Well, Madame Gilarina must be leaving you now, but never fear, someday she will return. Sorry, that just happens to me sometimes. Maybe it's because I love to perform, but I promise, anytime you want to act silly or tell me jokes or anything, I'll be a good audience for you, because I love to listen. You know, one time I went to a Chinese restaurant, and after our meal, they brought out a big plate of fortune cookies. Well, you know me, I love fortunes, and I love cookies too. Right away, I spotted a particular cookie that seemed a little different, and I just knew it had my fortune in it. But of course, we were being polite and passing the plate all around the table, instead of everybody madly grabbing cookies. And when the plate finally got to me, my special cookie was the last one left. My fortune said, someday you will be forced to choose between having great fame and doing a secret act of bravery for your country. Isn't that exciting? But I was so totally stuffed I couldn't eat another thing. Do you think it still counts, even though I didn't eat the cookie? Hey, I just realized I've been doing all the talking. I hope you don't mind. It's just that I get so excited when I think about all the neat stuff we can talk about and all the great things we can do together. Like someday we can go to the mall, or have a slumber party, or teach each other how to do cheerleading routines. We're going to have so much fun being friends. And if you have a diary, I hope you're going to write about me, because I'm definitely going to write about you. What a day! This has been so much fun! And the best part is, it never has to end, because we're going to be best friends forever! Remember, you and me, that's all that we need to make a good time better. My heart shines just like a rainbow whenever we're together. Come along, we'll sing our song each and every day. With a new best friend like you, I'm not afraid to say, together, we can make it happen. We can make it happen. Thanks again for me. I've got to cool out now for a few minutes while my tape rewinds. And then we can be together again. Bye for now.